A water pipe burst occurred in an inner Brisbane suburban unit, and whilst other restorers were initially contacted to mitigate the problem, New Life Restorations was later called to finish the job. The pipe to the hot water system inside the unit had burst whilst tenants were out. It had been left for a few hours, leaking water through and underneath the parquetry floor into 2 bedrooms and the bathroom. As a result, approximately 53 square meters of parquetry floor was affected, as well as the acoustic underlay underneath. The 2 bedrooms were also flooded and the cups were taken by other restorers. This gave the New Life technicians direct access to drying the concrete subfloor, which was also wet. Additionally, wall bases, wall cavities, and affixed cabinetry were all saturated also. The total spread of the water-affected parquetry floor was due to capillary action, which travelled further than the original surface water spread. The water travelled through the acoustic underlay and up into the parquetry floor, causing visual cupping. This could not be dried through traditional top-down drying methods. Because of all this, the following drying equipment was installed. 2 injector dry systems, which included 2 suction pumps, 16 large suction plates, 7 small suction plates, 2 dehumidifiers, and 7 air movers. Suction plates were sealed airtight against the parquetry floor. Yellow hoses were connected to these suction plates, which in turn were connected to 2 injector dry suction pumps. The suction pumps pulled water out of the floor and expelled the water vapor towards the dehumidifier intake. The dehumidifier filtered the exhausted air and expelled the water through a hose directed down the shower drain. Air movers were placed on the parquetry floor as well as the subfloors of the bedrooms to create air movement to draw out the water into the air. This too was fed into the dehumidifiers to process the moisture out. After the equipment was installed, daily monitoring of the drying process was undertaken. This was done by establishing 15 test points around the parquetry floor using a moisture meter with a hammer probe to measure moisture content. The monitoring of the WME in the floor helped inform the technicians of the progress of the drying and where to relocate or remove drying plates. All of this was done in a 7-day drying period. At the end of this process, the parquetry floor, the subfloors, wall bases, cabinetry, and cavities were reading relatively low within 2% of our drying goal. Equipment was removed and a final wipe down and HEPA vacuum was done. As a result, the visible cupping was significantly reduced and the bedrooms were ready to have carpet and underlay installed. The moisture content in the floors and walls were in acceptable drying standards, and after a month of further acclimation, the client will be able to sand down and seal the floor surface to a pre-loss condition. Please feel free to contact us if you have any queries or if you have a floor in need of drying. You can do this at the website at www.newliferestorations.com.au or call us on 1300 356 633.